getting ready to cook up some maple syrup. It's gonna be a short season, I'm pretty sure, but that's okay. We got so much else going on this year that we don't need to produce a ton of it, so we have some left over from last year.
I can't get it. This one's flying. This one's flying fast.
Okay. Which is a maple tree?
That one right there.
Yep. How about the one you're touching?
This one, I don't know what this one is.
Yeah, that's a maple tree.
I don't think this one's ever been tapped, actually. Oh, yep, I missed one.
Okay,
There's one
so
right
we'll
there.
tap over on this side this time.
Oh, the shot. But this is where where we just tap anywhere?
You're gonna tap. You want to tap lower because this is only so long. I mean, you can tap like up here. You gotta have an angle on it. Good. That's good. Had to dig out the stoves, so dug this one out. Noah's going ahead and getting some kindling started. Gavin's bringing some cardboard over there. So, getting ready to cook up some maple syrup. We are exactly a month later, about 3 weeks later in tapping, really, because we didn't start cooking. We tapped a month ago here last year. Oh, we're full. Check this out, guys. Check this out. This is how we're dripping today. We're dripping awesome. Maple syrup on its way. So I fill it up. I've got my 2 boilers right here. So these are just flat pans, and I'm just filling it up, and then I let it boil down, fill it up again, let it boil down, fill it up again, let it boil down, and then I pour it off. And you'll see how I do that there. So it's uses a ton of wood. It's not a very efficient program, but this is our homestead design. It's just for our farm. So you can see it's a barrel stove here with a barrel stove kit. The kit comes with the door and the spout, and you can get that from Tractor Supply. Well, you can get this right here. It screws into the barrel, and then this right here, the chimney, you can get pieces from Home Depot or Lowe's. So anyways, so that's what we got going on. Let's get some maple syrup going. It was 60 yesterday, now it's 30 and snowing. It's typical Michigan weather in March. We don't mind it. Snow gives us some moisture, gets those plants growing in the field. Right now we're doing maple syrup, grabbing wood from our woodshed to take it up to the barrel stove to continue to feed it to cook our maple sap down into syrup. And the maple syrup smells about done, and it's boiling. It is about done, so I got to get it poured off now before it cakes on the bottom of the pan. Big doo-doo if it cakes on the bottom of the pan. It's a big problem. Get it poured off into my bowl here. Oh boy. Yeah, it's like done. Now, I was gonna filter it, but I'm just gonna have to get it off. So as you guys can see, I am failing at the maple syrup. Basically, I came out a little bit too late. It was already foaming up. And then when I was trying to pour it off, it was way too thick and sandy to even get off through the strainer. So I just had to get it off really, really fast. If I let it go any farther, it's gonna be bad. Ouch. Burning my hand. Ugh. Crap. Oh man. It's always hard when there's tons of flames coming up. And I waited a little too long. Oh man. Catch my leg on fire. Alright. Whew. That was a lot of fun. basically what I have to do now is turn the valve off, grab my water in it before it burns, put it in there. There we go. And that way, woo, all right. If the bottom from burning, you don't want it to burn. There we go, other one's going. Interesting thing that you might notice when I poured it off is I poured water into the pan. The reason being I can't turn the fire off. So I need to immediately get the pan emptied, put it back down on the fire, grab my water bucket, and pour water into it. That's going to keep any of that maple syrup that's still on the bottom of the pan from caramelizing on the bottom of the pan. Once that syrup caramelizes on the bottom of the pan and it burns, it's extremely hard to get off. Use vinegar. Vinegar will eat away at it, but you got to let it set. You got to let the vinegar set for a day or two and then get it out. So anyways, that's what was happening there. It was kind of a disaster. What we've got now is we got a pan down here that's got maple syrup on it. That's honestly pretty much done. And then I just got to scrape this pan out a little bit, get it ready to boil the next. Let's clean off the edges here. So now we're going to refill this pan. Let it start boiling again. It's maple syrup inside. We made it. It's totally done. Okay, I made it back inside and we're getting the syrup ready to package and filter. And so the syrup is right here and it is right now getting ready to boil. So what we're doing is we check the temperature. So once the temperature is at 219.5 is where we like it at, we'll take it off and we'll run it through this filter here, which you're going to see in a minute, this filter right here. And that gets all the sand out of it. And then we'll package it in our bottles, in our canning jars right there. So let's check a temperature right now, see where we're at. We're at 221.2. Okay, so basically, this syrup is going to be a little thick because I pulled it off of the flat pan out there way too late. Well, probably 5 minutes too late. But I was in the house reading my kids their worship book, and then I was like, let's run outside. Let's go get the pan. I got to get this off. And it was a little bit too late, as you'll see in the video. So I like to get it to 219.5. It's the best texture. So this is going to be a little bit thick maple syrup, which is going to be hard to filter, but it's going to be really, really tasty. So right now, let's get it filtered off.
It's going to take you a long time.
Well, the filter is so slow. It's so thick. It was immediately at like 221.5. Thick? The maple syrup is not syrup. Well, I mean, it's like super thick syrup. Because normally we like to take it off at 219.5 is like the thickness that we love. And this stuff was like at 222, 223. So it was getting extremely thick. It's really good on ice cream though.
It's a good day today.
Love the maple syrup. Here we go. Keep on boiling.